We realize it isn't our land. It's God's land. And Mother Nature, she has a way of controlling it, and learning how to work with her is absolutely enormous. I was born and raised south of Siebert, Colorado.
Basically we went to high school together, and started dating. I was a sophomore in high school, he was a senior, and I think we've been a pretty good team to be where we are today.
We work together really well. I do whatever I think she wants me to be doing.
True.
There's no way we could do this without the family. The kids worked from the time they were knee-high beside us. They helped build everything we've gotten where we're at.
My brother and I, we were alongside Mom and Dad as they were putting this together and trying to figure out better practices.
My side of it is more with the cow-calf part of it, and the cattle side of it.
We also do quite a little dry land farming. We raise corn, milo, wheat.
I'm in charge of the farming side of the operation. That entails all the decision making, then a year's process, what the crop rotations will be.
I think it's very special to be able to have your kids and be able to work with them.
There's a job for everybody here, and everybody kind of just contributes their part, and it all works.
What makes us unique is Mike and Julie have embraced change to make a sustainable, profitable business by forming an alliance with Mother Nature.
In the early 2000s, Nebraska and Kansas started fighting over water on the Republican River. There was a settlement that Colorado would provide a certain amount of water to the states. And if that wasn't to happen, they would have to start shutting down irrigation wells. We went from farming 22 irrigated circles to 2 circles in 1 year. I felt like they'd taken our livelihood away.
The effects it had on all of us, the chances of our dream ranch of possibly it not happening, starting over. Yeah, it challenges you a lot.
We had to figure out how to pay for this ranch with cows now and without water. An NRCS member one time, she was asking me about this particular pasture, and the grass was about that tall on it. And I said, that's the sorriest pasture on the ranch. I said, it never does grow grass. And she looked in the ditch, and there was this blue stem in the ditch about that tall, and there was a bunch of Indian grass in there. And she said, well, Mike, she says, if it will grow in your ditch, it will grow in your pasture. That went home a long ways.
You can look over there on them hills, and I can promise you there was white spots, and what that was blowouts because it had been overgrazed and overabused for years and years and years.
It's all about learning about the grasses and how to improve everything.
Once we started giving rest periods, we got rid of all of those things that we didn't want.
Since you can look at it right now, and that's the answer. I don't have one. It's Mike and Julie did it, and their children.
We rotate approximately three herds of cows through about 130 pastures. That has helped us transform our pastures from having a lot of bare ground into a mat of grass. The retention of water is unbelievable. The more grass you grow, the more ground cover you get. The more ground cover you get, the more grass you grow. The more grass you grow, the more you can let your cows eat. Losing the water was absolutely huge in being able to transform this deal and make it work and make it profitable. It's the best thing that ever happened to us.
What we're doing now is very sustainable over any conventional practices.
And you can do all of this at the same time, benefit the ecosystem, benefit the wildlife. Once we started leaving them habitat, and they had a place to have their fawns, and they have a place to winter, and they have cover and some protection, they have flourished.
This doesn't happen overnight. What Mom and Dad have done has been over nearly a 20-year process.
We're running more cows now, and we have more grass now than we've ever had before.
So the ranch will stay in the family. You know, it's really priceless.
With the practices in place right now, I think that that opportunity will be there.
You got to work hard, but you got to work smart too. And coming on here today to see what they've done, pretty neat.